down the steps.
Carry it, my baby.
Like a baby. Carry it like a baby.
Yeah,
I'm not broken it.
what? Huh? You sure?
Guys, what's that? Oh no, it's TNT! Today we're going to mod it TNT, and it's our goal to blow up the... guys, what's that? Oh no, it's TNT! Today we're playing Minecraft with modded TNT, and it's our goal to blow up the entire Minecraft world. Now, if you want to help me out with that, make sure you press that like button. Every like is one extra TNT. Make sure to go to Kamdyngreen724g for some amazing merch. Now, let's do this! Now, guys, this TNT is called the World Buster. I'm gonna use it last because it's probably gonna destroy our world. Let's first use some other TNT. Whoa, guys, look at all... Nope, but nope. Do you have yourself a farm? Well, this is a water flooding TNT. I don't know what it does. I assume it's gonna flood this place with...
What was your favorite part of high school?
Making out with your mom.
What?
I'm not looking forward to this at all. Oh, so gross. No.
I love poop.
Let me tell you something, son. Please don't talk to me. No, son, listen. I brought you out here today in the beautiful valleys and hills of Utah to treat you to some extra special snacks. Look over there, my boy. There's a brand new gas station they just put up.
A gas station? Out here?
That's right, son. Look, they've got Cheetos and your Cape Cod chips and your Snyder's, pretzel snacks and all kinds of things. You can get whatever you want. It's my treat today.
Wow, Dad, thanks. That's really nice of you. I hate to say it, but I almost wasn't expecting it.
Oh, nonsense, Mamma. I'm always glad to take care of my son, especially when I'm showing him the brand new police hunting grounds.
Wait, what did you just say? Wait, what do you mean the police hunting grounds?
That's right, son. This is where young police officers come to hunt down felonious scum. Did I not mention that?
No, Dad. No, you didn't mention it. And why is the gas station right in the middle of the road? Oh my God, Dad, it's gonna crash right into the gas station! Oh, I think everyone's fine. Luckily, everything's fine. Whoa!
That is why we pay taxes on food and beverages.
Don't look at me. Hello, everybody, great so we're back with more BeamNG Drive. Out here in Utah, it is a beautiful day to blow up some cars. You guys had said that it would be cool if there was other things to break besides vehicles in BeamNG. Every once in a while, you get like a plane or maybe like a helicopter, but they're always kind of janky. But today, someone released one of the very few destructible buildings in BeamNG, and it is freaking awesome. We have a gas station and a water tower. The gas station does in fact blow up. We have a large gas tank over here that explodes, and then we have the main gas pump over here that explodes. Is it realistic? It doesn't matter. It's made to be cool. Inside, tons of chips and cigarettes and beer and
soda and sausage and whatever else you might need at your disposal, as well as some Kraft macaroni and cheese. Now what we're going to do today is we're going to have two completely separate sets of police chases, because there's two different areas of a lot of destruction on the gas station. This portion over here, and then this portion over here. And plus, I want to see something go through the water tower, because the water tower coming down is amazing. Today, in the blue and yellow cars, we have the Dingle Flapper family. They're wanted for not using proper urinal etiquette at theme parks. Let's see how they do. You can see them moving along, catching some wheelies now and again. Now, I've got some superchargers in the police cars, so they should do fairly well themselves. Now, right over here, you're going to see a very first impact. Right against the water tower. We got a secondary impact going in over here. Now, there's not a lot of weight to these vehicles. Now, that is a decent hit. Oh, mother of Jesus. What just happened to the game? Don't worry about the strange sheet of black tar heroin that appears to be covering most of the landscape in the background. Very, very normal. The police car over here got straight up skewered. I don't know when Poseidon decided to throw his trident down into my police officer, but one way or another, this dude is messed up. Let us take a look at what... It's like a heat-seeking missile. How did it hit him directly in the head? I wasn't paying attention to exactly how this happened, but it looks really bad. We are probably going to need just a heavier Rabbit car to do damage to this, because it's a building, so you have to hit it pretty hard in order to do the appropriate amount of damage. Now, I will say, even though frickin' Stephen King's The Mist is slowly moving into our scene, the roofing did come down, which was pretty slick. And I think that were we able to get past this, there it is. You can see that it completely broke into the inside of the convenience store. Let's try this again and see if they can do any better. One more time. The Dingle Flappers showing their mettle. Look at how quickly and speedily they move down the roadway. Their cars barely weighing anything at all, prepared to smash into whatever comes in front of them. There it is. Okay, so there's the initial hit, and it looks like the sign legitimately does stop them. Now, the police car... It's that explosion, man. It just does what it needs to do. Where is my other police car? What happened to you? What, did it just spin out? Was the turbocharger just too much? Or the supercharger, I should say. Just too much for it? I think that we're going to need, like I said, maybe some weightier cars. Now, you can see what happens when you get too hasty and you get trapped underneath the roofing of the building. The buildings in BeamNG are incredible. This glitchy mess of gelatinous sadness is exactly what I always wanted. Look at him. Look at his hand. You don't know if he's asking for a high five or he's pleading for his life. It could be one or the other. The vehicle is slowly trying to, wear down every bit of tread that these tires have. And once again, the Call of Cthulhu is answered as some sort of odd tentacle being has spontaneously formulated itself right before the gas. Alright, let's go bigger and heavier. Right over here are the big beefy vehicles. We have Jeremiah and Jeremy Scroatsburg. They're wanted for putting 85 octane fuel in high performance vehicles. Let's see how they do. So I decided to use the Beasts. If you guys remember the Beasts, these trucks are absolute freaking animals. No pun intended. Alright, so heading through the sign. Oh yeah, it busts straight through the sign, into a barrel roll, through an explosion, landing directly inside of the freaking gas station. The gas station roofing smashes down. There goes the police car. Yeah. Oh, it's glorious. And then the rear end gets rear-endified by the secondary police car that flies up with the blue beast. And then slowly but surely, the water tank just comes smashing down. I may have to put like a car right here just so that it gets crushed by the water tank. I think that would look pretty good. The initial impact from that explosion is fantastic. There's a dummy in here somewhere. There it is. You see. Oh no!
You'll never believe what my girlfriend and I did last night. We wanted to spice things up. So instead of...
No! Yes! Oh, glory! Oh, is it gonna get shaved off? That's awful. Oh, the explosion. Yes, the water tower's gonna do it. It's gonna do it right where we planned. It's like, yes! That's like a full action sequence at a Lethal Weapon or something. Oh, the water tower falls down, the top comes off. If only there was water physics in BeamNG. You could have like water spilling out all over this thing. Oh, you know it would be even better for the ambulance? If we put one of the travel trailers here, because when those things detonate, it's just like, it's bad. From the police dash cam, what does sadness and depression look like? I actually have so much power inside of the police engines that it's kind of hard for them to keep on the roadway over here. All right, now, I've got the travel trailer all prepared. There goes the police car. Oh no, it's gonna ramp it! Look at the damage! Blasted the entire roof off the building. Yes, here comes the water tower right down on top of the travel trailer. Whips it up completely. Where's my other people over here? Oh, this is sad. Somehow this police car is just like nose to butt with our other suspect vehicle. It's kind of interesting. I'm very surprised that the police vehicle is managing to keep up. Normally the beasts get way far ahead comparatively over here. Oh, this is just insane. Oh wait, we went right into the working area over here. All right, let's speed it up a little bit. Hit that gas pump. Bam! There's the explosion. There's the crashing. There's the doom, destiny, and death. And we have no pixelation or anything unusual. It is just a fantastic bunch of absolute demolition. This gas station, this water, this is neat. I love this stuff. Imagine getting like a whole city or something that would be destructible like this. And why not? Here comes our little police car. Might as well just shove himself right up inside the water tower. Look, Gray! Can you smash into the gas station with giant trucks with snow plows on them and turbochargers? You're damn right I can! Look at these twin beasts. Right over here, we have the Thrustmaster twins. They're wanted for incurring $12,000 in blockbuster late fees. Let's do it. Oh, God. Oh, God, here we go. The police are right behind them, but these things are starting to gain speed. Oh, wow. The police van is beginning to catch up just barely. Now, I doubt they're even going to have an impact. Yeah, I didn't think so. I was going to say, I doubt they're even going to have an impact on these giant snow plows. But look at this. Just as the police officer touches down, rips the piece right out from the side, and there's the explosion. That is a hit. Oh, mother of God. Going straight through, right into the back of the building. You know, I'm kind of surprised. It didn't do that much damage to the back of the building, but in classic Lethal Weapon fashion, I have a feeling that a lot of the destruction, hold on, let's get down here so that we can see. A lot of the destruction might be, yep, right there, as the water tower falls on top of our travel trailer, smashing all of our beautiful mahogany furniture. Look at these things rolling down the highway. That's scary. Like, can you imagine just a bunch of traffic right now in the way? These things just smashing it with their giant snow plows. Now, I've changed things a little bit up here. I've changed the targeting of one of the big rigs. So we're going to see if it does anything unusual when it happens. Hold on, let me get out of this view and get into this view. Now, hopefully, if things go appropriately, the orange one will smash into the side over there and ignite the bombs effectively. I could also put more explosives in here. Now, there's our initial explosion. The gas sign just goes nuts. Oh, no, I totally forgot about that rock. Oh, this is bad. That's a lot of damage. Flex tape isn't going to fix all that crap. I totally forgot that rock would probably end up screwing everything over. Okay. But I have another idea. Big rigs are good, and big rigs can do a lot of damage. But what happens if we used very fast vehicles with ramps? All right, we're ready. High-speed vehicles plus ramps equals processor sadness. Right over here, we have the Balzania brothers. They're wanted for having negative opinions of Bob Ross. Let's get it going. Now, everyone involved here can reach speeds of almost 200 miles an hour. They should all hug the road fairly well also, and they should get right up on one another as they start getting closer. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. There's the liftoff. Right over. Totally miscalculated that crap. Whoops. Whew. Flying like an eagle. I didn't quite think that it would be so grotesque of a shot. Right over here, these two guys definitely found the inside of the garage, but I may have to manipulate this thing so that it goes like right under hereabouts, perhaps. All right, let's try that again. Only this time with the ramp slightly more in appropriate areas. Everything's quiet out by the gas station. When all of a sudden, we should be racing down the frickin' roadway. Here we go. When that collapses, it's gonna be a hell of an explosion. Yep, there it is. Oh, it's glorious. What happened over here? I think the underside of the vehicle got caught on my ramp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, the water tower's starting to buckle. The water tower's starting to buckle. But somehow it's still standing? How did this happen? Like, what sort of weird spaghetti-like struts does this thing have that it's not broken? Anyway, let us take a moment to realize something that has happened over here. How many times do you have to drive a car in BeamNG to make it so that two signs have sandwiched a vehicle in between the concrete structures? That's amazing. Oh, here's the light bar, by the way. Where's our driver at? There was a driver in here, right? Maybe there's not. Third time's the charm. If we're gonna do this right, we need to have appropriate drivers up in here so we can truly understand what's going on. Getting about 100 miles an hour right over here. Now just up ahead.
Wireless is about Andy Braddock, who is on his way to a New Year's party where he hopes to redeem his relationship with his ex-girlfriend.
Dana's coming? Why is Dana coming?
So Wireless is one singular story told simultaneously from two perspectives.
One from the perspective of the iPhone, and also the cinematic perspective.
We wanted to tell a story in which the phone becomes the Swiss Army knife for our character and his tormentor.
It's largely about his journey trying to get to this party, and he actually gets stuck on the side of a mountain.
I'm so screwed.
Finding out about Quibi's turnstile technology was a complete game changer for us. We're able to allow the audience to choose their perspective.
If you hold your phone horizontally, you'll see the character shot like a movie, very cinematically. But when you rotate your phone vertically, it's as if the character's phone takes over your own.
The phone could be inside of apps, inside of text conversations.
Hi, Jacob. Hey, it's Andrew Braddock.
Whenever the character is on FaceTime, gets a message, sends one, like whatever it may be on the phone, you can see it in real time.
Through this perspective, with this technology.
Can you please turn that thing off?
I was born this way, man.
It feels really personal.
Shooting for both before.
The initial impact is going to happen. Let me see if I can flutter on over here just in time. Oh, it ramped on over. I don't know how that happened, and I'm not going to question it, but that's pretty amazing. Now, right over here, are we going to completely clear the building? Yep, sure enough. Complete clearing. Our police vehicle should... Oh my God. That right there is a home run. It's going to land on top of the bridge almost. Never mind, totally didn't land on top of the bridge. This thing over here ended up getting caught on the underside of the... Oh my God. On the underside of the ramp. Look at what happened here from hitting the concrete tunnel structure. Just completely caved in the front of this thing. All right, I manipulated the ramps a little bit more. Oh my God! Oh! So we finally collapsed the roof over here. Not quite like I had anticipated doing it, but I guess whatever. All right, I got the ramp set up even better. Here we go. This should be pretty ridiculous. I'm hoping to see full damage. Yes! Right underneath the front end. The top portion comes down. It's a frickin' slobber knocker.
Oh, the building is in pain. The building is filled with sadness. This is going to be a shaving right over here. That ramp. Oh, it wasn't really that bad. The ramp managed to fillet this car, like cutting a ham sandwich or something like that in half. But other than that, everything's okay. Now, we did manage to bust completely through the building with this, which I'm pretty happy about. You can see the concrete falling to the ground. All the spare tires, used tires that you could ever want to buy. Over in the back of the shop, the destructible terrain could be, or destructible buildings, I should say, what the hell is happening over here? Could be a real treat and a real find, and we're just scratching the surface. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of BeamNG Drive, where we got the opportunity to check out some expendable buildings. It's not just cars and trucks and stuff anymore these days. I'm going to have a link in the description below if you want to check the mod out.
Later, dude.
This episode of BeamNG Drive completely not brought to you by Red Bull. Red Bull, because why put anything better in your body? Hello, everybody, boys, we're back with more BeamNG Drive out here in San Frisco, which is basically like San Francisco. It's just like slightly smaller, both in name and in scope. They love building houses on incredibly steep inclines. Why? Because it makes the police chases all that much better. Over here, the patented white BeamNG truck slowly maneuvering away with a trailer in back. Why? Because we're going to be stacking stuff inside of this trailer on top of doing a bunch of other random things. Because it's funny watching the trailer ejaculate stuff all over the roadway as the vehicle goes flying down the hillside over here. Now, all of these vehicles, the police included, have been given some engine upgrades, I'll say. There's a little bit more power in all of these beasts, and by a little bit more power, I mean like they're still inside of this trailer on bad things. Because it's funny watching the trailer ejaculate stuff all over the roadway as the vehicle goes flying down the hillside over here. Now, all of these vehicles, the police included, have been given some engine upgrades, I'll say. There's a little bit more power in all of these beasts, and by a little bit more power, I mean like 400 more horsepower. Down here, the faces sit in the middle of the roadway to gossip about weather and the news. Why? Because they never thought this would be an area where a giant police chase would happen and potentially, like, rip all their heads off. Alright, let's see how this does. Now, there is an end to the runway. It is way down there by the docks. If anyone can make it down there without immediately dying. You'll never take me, says the patented white BeamNG truck. Wow, it is getting quite a little bit of speed down this roadway. I had no idea that it would do so. Okay, alright, it's doing a lot better than I thought it would. Say goodbye to the red car. There goes my poor dummy friends. I think they're still inside their vehicle, though. Nope, never mind. Well, yeah, they're still inside the vehicle. They're just twisted up inside of all the metal. So it might there's this guy hanging out for dear life. He's like, there's no way in hell I'm leaving this freaking car. What happened to the other police vehicles? The dude in the blue totally made out all right for the most part. Look at the acrobatics. Look at the agility, except for the part where this poor bastard got RKO'd on top of this wooden vent post over here. I think he did pretty good. What happened to all the police? Okay. I was going to ask what happened to the police cars. I have a feeling like the police got hit a lot worse than our white BeamNG truck. I mean, other than, having a piece of one of the dummies mobiles stuck inside of its grill, I think it did pretty good. I thought that we would go simple by putting some hay bales in the back of the truck. I had no idea that they would weigh quite so much. You can see, oh God, you can see how easily it's destroying the control that the white BeamNG truck has. Actually, the white BeamNG truck doing quite well, holding onto the roadway, even taking a little bit of a hit for the police over here, but it's not a big issue. It's fighting back with great, perseverance. But now, over the hill, this is that moment where you think to yourself, it is totally possible that I just screwed up. I think he's gonna be okay though. Let's find out. A little bit of a fall, but not too bad. Look at that! It's still good. Never mind. Ooh. Well, crap. I totally thought that this was gonna get all the way down. The only reason it didn't is because it's got a backbreaker on top of this fence over here. This fence has claimed a lot of lives. A lot of lives getting claimed by the wooden fence. Let's put something a little bit lighter inside of the trailer. You always knew it was meant to happen. Piles and piles of dummies prepared to die for the cause. Uh-oh. I think... I think one of the engines blew or something like that. What happened here? How come the only one that got injured was the dummies? For the most part, the white BeamNG truck seems to have come out of this kind of okay. Go, patented white BeamNG truck. You can do this. Don't be throwing the dummies all over the place. Okay, it's still on the roadway. Everything's just fine. The police are starting to come up behind it. Sadness and depression may be pervasive right now. Uh-oh! Oh, all the dummies get taken out in one shot. Bodies and skulls and tires and pieces of bits of bones and ass and stuff shooting all over the place. That tire just ran right into that house. And all of the dummies, in unison, feel the horror. That is the BeamNG Police Department. There will be no happiness. There will be no fun or jolly time. There will only be the pervasive sadness and agony. Look at this dummy doing all kinds of capoeira. That was really neat. For a second there, it almost looked like it had a life of its own. Guys, you got him. You got him. He's apprehended. Totally apprehended. I feel like we need something that, look at it go. It's true. Finally, the dummies in BeamNG have developed a form of sentience. Look at it go. Look at it trying to escape. My video, it trying to run away. What sort of Tanya Harding level triple axle is going on over here? It's like it's possessed by Satan. It's legitimately like being part of a poltergeist or something. I don't know what the hell this is. I've never seen this before. I thought we needed a little bit more America. So I figured I'd put this on here. I just don't know how well it can hold on to the roadway. This is a hell of a friggin' steep decline over here. All right, back end kind of took a little bit of a beating, but I think we're doing okay. What kind of slick-ass tires does this thing have on it? Part of the bumper just went flying off. No, my dummies! Why in God's name would you torment the dummies? The suspect's not even down there. Okay, now the suspect's starting to move down there. Passes the blue dummy like it's no big deal. Oh, God in heaven, no. Oh, one dummy's... I think it was his ankle, luckily, and not his skull. One dummy's ankle caught in between the wheel well and his own vehicle. Yeah, this is a very, very, slick tire to and the law enforcement officer...
Dude, wash your dishes. Dude, can you hurry, please? You know my roommate. Oh, he's just really weird.
My agency gave me this police car. It's got a 5.5 liter V8 engine in it with 238 horsepower. You weak sauce pleb. My police agency gave me this police interceptor SUV. It's got an 8
I'm still watching very funny.
664 horsepower.
Huh?
You low-powered losers. My police agency gave me this police monster truck. It's got a 540 cubic inch supercharged engine with 1,500 horsepower.
So, yeah, my police agency got hit pretty hard by the economy, and we're downsizing. So this is what they gave me. I'm pretty sure it runs on like a Nokia cell battery or something.
Hey, Lower Renegade Siblings, we're back with more Beam NG Drive. Out here on the highway, there's miles and miles of straight roads in order to have police chase. But you guys wanted only one suspect car with a bunch of police cars. So I decided to do something a little bit different today. We are going to have one suspect car each time, but we're going to have multiple police cars that may or may not add up to one single police car. Can a fleet of RC cars take out a full-sized rabbit suspect car? I probably, because the RC cars are like little bullets. I've got them all modified with giant stage 4 ridiculous electric engines. I don't know what we're powering these things with, the tears of the unfortunate. One way or another, they have a lot of speed, and they're going to attempt to take down different styles of suspect vehicles each time, and we're going to see how well they do. Our first suspect, Harry Dangler, wanted for felonious haberdashery. Let's do it. All right, so they're off. Now, I don't know how well the RC cars are going to pilot themselves. I've got some jumps over here just to provide a little bit of oomph in the roadway. Everyone should be taking it well. I also don't know how good RC cars are at jumping stuff. Oh, it's like a sideways jump. That didn't turn out very well for the suspect car. Oh, the RC car's really good. It's like a jumping bean. They go. Oh, they're like little bullets. It just ripped a tire off like a freaking electric piranha. Look at that. These cars, okay, the police should have never looked down on these sad little RC cars. They swarm you like a freaking pack of coyotes, and they have completely destroyed, well, maybe not. The suspect vehicle's still trying to get away, so we still technically have a race on our hands. The suspect, Harry, moving strongly. Several vehicles stuck inside of his wheel well. Now, right over here, what we're looking for is a good shot on this particular truck to see if it can get taken out in one go. Nope, still looking very, very good. I am super surprised that it is still in the fight right now. Uh-oh. This is where things probably go awry. One more tire gone, and this guy is not going to be having a good day. But it looks like that just wasn't enough hit. The hit just wasn't strong enough. Not enough damage, as they say. And thus, Harry is still on his way to freedom and more felony haberdashery. What is this? Hiding beneath... Go ahead and stop this real quick as I go ahead and mention something. This is the first time I think I've ever had the underside of a ramp stop my entire police chase. Do I give this to the police? I don't even know if I can call this a successful takedown. Let's try it one more time. One more time. Cinematic camera. All 4 tires on Harry's vehicle at this point. He thinks about his life choice. Some of them bring tears to his eyes. I probably should have moved the ramp over because he's gonna like partly go off it like that again. Yep. That is a pretty cool landing, though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the fact that he can stick that landing and only get one tire taken out is pretty... Where's that coming from? Can you hear that? I hear the sound of sadness. I hear it appearing from somewhere. Oh! It is a double RC car tumble-a-thon like you've never seen before. Right there. Another tire goes flat. That's a double tire flattening. And for a moment there, I thought that Harry was going to bail out of the truck. You see the doors are all open up in here. Which way is he going to go now? Swinging around, looks like he's going to continue going the exact same way. Let us move over here into the... Okay, well... I was going to say, there it is again. Is this the same ramp that claimed his life last time? I feel like it is. All right, let's try something a little bit more sporty. Right over here, we have Phineas Kackensacker, wanted for the capital offense of poaching guinea pigs without a license. Now, he looks to be doing pretty good, and you can see fantastic jump off the ramp. All the RC cars go flying off that ramp as well. I have a feeling they're going to really struggle to keep up with this thing. Oh, that's a spin out. This could be bad. The RC patrol maybe in hot pursuit behind him. I don't really see any that are too close behind. I may have to take some of the ramps out so that you can look at them just go soaring. Fantastic barrel roll into a nosedive. And Phineas is down. All that's left is for the police to come freaking soaring out of nowhere and take this guy down. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, the water. Oh, it doesn't perform well in water. Like, it doesn't perform well in water at all. Actually, it hates water. It kind of looks like one of those little yippy dogs. You know, the kind like raise up their forepaws. They're trying to look all big and scary. It can't really do anything. I had no idea, but the water completely annihilates the. That was almost a takedown. All right, yeah, let's get rid of some of the ramps for this one. And they're off. Nothing but that open road ahead. You can see one of the RC cars immediately attempted to overtake the suspect vehicle and cut him off. Look at this right over here. Going for those tires, but no way, says Phineas. There is no way that he's going to let an RC car take out one of his tires. Now, like I had said, if he manages to get to the water, he's pretty much scot-free, and I think he's going to make it there. A few other vehicles starting to push in. Right here, it's going to make the difference. This is going to determine whether or not that's a flat tire. But will it be enough? Will it be enough to stop Phineas? Probably not. Into the water, all the RC cars going freaking buck wild as well. Now he gets slowed down, the RC cars get slowed down. Can they all make it through? Phineas did make it through, but so did several other cars. Right over here. Oh no! A police car had blockaded the roadway. One of the RC patrols goes flying past at 100 miles an hour. The other one coming up the rear, and it looks like it's gonna be a big hit. There it is. Right into the door. Look at the damage this thing does. It's like getting hit by a metal piece of giant rebar right in the side of the car. Now, that's not going to be the only big hit. We've got another RC vehicle that seems to want to... Never mind! That was a total cluster. Now everyone's injured grievously. Right over here, we have Richard Holder, wanted for repeatedly listening to its everyday bro. Let's see how he does. Now, this is going to be a little bit different.
Come on.
Very heavy.
Huh?
Vehicle. I wanted to see how a heavy vehicle did against these RC cars. You can see immediately they are sticking it to him, bouncing, deliciously wanting all those donuts. They are flying everywhere. Wow, the van can take a huge... Oh, I just broke the game. Oh, the game's been unbroken. This thing can take a huge amount of punishment and just not even care. You can see, it isn't even slowed down. Did they even pop a tire? I really don't think that they did. One of the RC cars is completely out of the running. Now this one over here trying to desperately get up underneath it, but still can't lift it up and over. The purple RC car is my hero. He's still going for it. Tried the pit maneuver, swing and a miss. That was such a big whiff, I think I'm going to get a cold. I think that our suspect, Richard over here, is probably going to end up getting away scot-free. You can see there's one RC car that's on the side of the road. All the rest of them are completely disabled. And if it gets to the bridge over here, that's going to be the getaway. So, almost no damage done to the donut mobile. This thing is built like a tank when it comes to, well, taking on RC cars. And there we go. He gets to the off-ramp and he's free. Now, was it just an accident? Could they do better a second time? We'll check one more time. Remember, everyone, go slow and watch for little adults. So right there, that's the initial hit. Really, nothing got done, and everyone else just goes soaring right off the cliff. This black RC car over here doing okay. Kind of gives him a little bit of a love tap, but it didn't do too much. Now, he is still right on this guy's behind, going deep undercover, directly underneath the van. This could be it, right there. That could be a takedown. He has lodged his RC body, the chassis, right underneath the left rear tire of the donut van. At this point, the donut van has been slowed down to a crawl, and when these guys get heading in from a straight shot like this, it could spell disaster. Right there, the suspension buckled. Ooh, yeah. If the stakes were inside of these RC cars, I'm not sure anyone would have survived that there. It would have been from the gelatinous portions of your body, what they call it, fluid shock, when you come to that instant stop and all your organs want to keep moving forward. Let's see, though. We'll see if anyone's left to try and deal with this. I don't know how that car is still functional. All right, we've got a hero coming up from behind over here. There it is. Right there. Right underneath the front tire. Peeling back part of the door, flipping completely upside down. They're belly to belly right now. In some countries, this is completely illegal. Is the van still able to power through? You have got to be kidding me. It is now dragging, well, I was going to say two different RC cars, but now it's just one RC car. Purple Mobile. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's trying to cut him off. This is fantastic. That right there is great tactics, if I've ever seen it. Now, he just needs to get underneath the tires of the donut van, and he'll have a chance. It looks like everyone has lost tires at this point. Everyone's either dealing with a flat or a broken axle in the case of the Purple Mobile. Now, are there any other RC cars? There is one, that little speck way in the distance. At some point, that car dislodged itself from the rear tire, but I don't know if he's going to be able to keep up over here. Well, it definitely is. It's coming back up right back underneath that tire, but that was a big takedown, and the van continues onward. Only down one rear tire. The fleet of RC cars is starting to catch up, though. This could be a disaster. All they have to do is try and wreck maybe one more tire. One last tire, and I think that they would probably have it. There we go, giving it that little love taps right there on the bumper, but nothing. Richard's still able to get through the entire bridge, and he is safe.
Yeah, almost.
Any way those RC cars are going to take this down, but I know you guys are going to watch this. So here we go. We got Scrooge Daggins. He wanted for making school children eat 5 servings of vegetables a day. Here we go. Now, it does have some speed to it, but the pickup is Oh, look at them trying valiantly. Oh, it's horrible. Just got run over. But right over here, another one gets monster trucked, basically. Look at him trying so desperately to get underneath those tires. It's like, no, I want to go to school with the kids. I love vegetables, said nobody ever. Right over here, look at him, he's trying to get in. He's trying to get into the school bus. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a car hanging on to the school doors, desperate, attempting to be one of the children. This is legitimately incredible. Can anyone stop this from happening? Is there any RC cars left that can come in and possibly put an end to the tyranny of the silver bullet? Oh, yes, right there in the background. Hold on. Right here, look at this. Dash cam. Whoa, what happened? We got taken out by some other RC car right underneath the school bus. Oh my God, what just happened? I have no clue what just occurred. I'm pretty sure the car, like, bent time and space. It went underneath the tire. The silver bullet was on 2 wheels and it managed to miss one of the other RC cars. I'm pretty sure we bent time and space, and one of the vehicles went beneath the silver bullet and then teleported completely off of the map. There's no way to stop this. I'm almost sure of it right now. They cannot do it. There is just no freaking way. Okay, we've got RC car lining up. Look at this. He's going to be coming from the front. This is probably a good position to do a potential attack. Although I don't know if he's going to impact. Nope, that is going to be a clear impact. And I'm pretty sure it just went completely under the bus. Nope. It's just caught in the transmission. 3 cars are now holding on to the... Or is it 4? 3 cars. 3 RC cars are holding on. There's 1 more, if you can see it there in the distance, trying before this thing gets all the way off the off-ramp. But I don't really believe that they have what it takes to stop it. They tried, though. I mean, this is very impressive. This is a lot better than I thought they were going to do. Uh-oh. Oh, we got sound glitches. I'm about to lower that. Okay, I'm not going to make you guys listen to the sound glitch that just happened. But take a look. Let us take a moment over here to see what exactly has occurred. You guys wanted the silver bullet. I'm not going to lie. It was amazing. We've got a car hanging onto the door. We've got a car over here in the rear right wheel well. We have someone else that has traversed the entire transmission and is now underneath the bumper area. And then just everyone else is kind of glitching out and can't stop it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that the silver bullet does do it. Right over here, we have Dark Helmet, wanted for overpricing canned air. Now, there is no way, and you guys know as well as I do, that those RC cars would ever be able to keep up with this speed. This thing goes like 279 miles per hour. But what I did do was I made it so that they're going to meet in the middle. What in the name of God will happen to my computer when these RC cars meet Dark Helmet? Will they even hit? I'm actually not sure. I think they're going to go around him.
You'll never believe what my girlfriend and I did last night. We wanted to spice things up. So instead of Netflix and chilling, we had a threesome. 2.
Yeah.
Because I like my streaming service like I like my everything. Free. The access to thousands of movies and TV where I am. All free.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
We always wanted to live in this neighborhood. It's a happy, cheerful place.
I just wanted to buy a house close to the ocean. It was hard to find that.
There's still, there's something here.
This is where the bodies were buried.
There was 7 bodies total.
Oh, wow.
This man killed his wife right here where my husband is sitting.
It's almost impossible to believe what happened here.
This is where all the murders took place.
Correct?
So a Ford lived by the beach and my house where a guy chopped his wife up.
Murder and makeover don't usually go together.
But this isn't just about time. We need to give this place life and energy.
Are you trying to tell me that we'll find body parts?
There's a distinct possibility, yeah.
You take a shower where he dismembered her.
The murder weapon has never been found.
Come take a look at this.
Wait, do you see anything?
Technically, I would say ladies first, but you're not gonna leave me upstairs in this haunted house.
Hello, everybody, Grace, we're back with more Beam NG Drive. Out here on the freeway, it's the perfect place for hatchling police cars to learn how to hunt. electronic things versus these suspect vehicles. But we wanted something different. Today we're only going to put these guys up against the beefiest and the biggest vehicles, but we need to start with something to kind of like warm them up, you know what I mean? Like get their teeth, their claws wet. I've managed to get the RC cars even faster, by the way, about 25% faster than they were going before. How fast do they go? It's pretty safe. They're really fast, and it's actually kind of scary. When they hit vehicles head on, it basically destroys every aspect of the game. But for right now, we're gonna see how well they do against the bomb squad. Right over here, we have Lance Goodthrust. He's wanted for making pornographic background music without proper permits. You can see the little police cars trying desperately to get themselves stuck inside of his wheels almost took him down by making him ramp over the RC cars. The RC cars, I think they're going to have a pretty tough time with a vehicle like this. What sort of odd poltergeisting thing is happening in front of them? They're going to have a difficult time because of how much clearance there is on the bomb squad. Lance Goodthrust has a perfect vehicle for dealing with RC cars right there through the undercarriage like it's no big deal. Wow, the suspension on the bomb squad vehicle is really, really good. And for the most part, the baby RC cars simply get brushed away and are flipping like crazy in the background. Oh my! One went to the other side of the roadway. And the bomb squad vehicle gets away. What is this? What is this? We got one lone RC car. Nope, just kind of bounced off. I'm gonna give Lance one more shot just to see how he does. Another couple of RC cars digging deeply into the rear tires, but not enough to do too much. Completely maneuvered around the blue RC car as it was flipping insanely. What we might have to do is put one or two RC cars going the opposite direction so that it can run directly into the bomb squad vehicle. Now, like the little tornadoes that they can become, that may have enough damage to take this guy out. And we're off. The flex tape guide looking on in horror at what's about to unfold. Now, I have two more police vehicles coming from the front, and this should be like a giant swarm to take this thing out. You can see they're starting to maneuver inward. Let's see if we can catch them just as they sink their fangs into the front. There it is. There's the very first explosive hit. But again, look at how well. I cannot believe how well the suspension takes those kind of hits. I think realistically, it's just this hopper. This hopper is just basically invincible when it comes to taking the type of hits that other cars would fold and buckle under. One last shot. This is one of the guys that's coming into him. So we'll see if it hits them straight out. Now they go very, very fast to the point where they kind of start to drift like this. Uh-oh. It looks like it sort of got knocked off to the side. We're gonna have a big miss here because it was way off center when the other RC cars started to do their thing. You can see right over here the orange one's gonna go flying into the nether realm, and then one over here from the silver guy clips underneath the wheel well, but no, the bomb squad vehicle completely invincible. So we need something a little bit lower to the ground, but that still has a lot of speed and flow. I think this one here is gonna be absolutely perfect. Up next, we've got My Wang. He's wanted for constantly leaving only 2 sheets of toilet paper in the company bathroom. Wow, everyone just went flying. Right over here, they get almost underneath the rear end of the vehicle, and that is a full spin out. That full spin out could spell disaster if the RC cars in the distance can somehow go. My Wang was stuck in the RC car, knocked him right out of his loop. Oh, it's still stuck. I don't really know what My Wang is doing. I don't really know what all the RC cars are doing either. They're very young, so they probably play a lot. You're going to see over here this one attempting to potentially take a tire out from the car. There we go. That should knock him loose. Maybe that'll knock some sense into him. Nope. Still just wants to hang around and be a punching bag. I guess this means that the RC cars got the takedown. It's just really odd. It just really wants to get a hold of this barrier here. I don't know what it is. Almost like a chew toy or something. All right, real quick, we're going to see if My Wang can do better this time. I bumped up his speed a little bit, so the RC cars are going to find it a little bit more difficult to keep up over here. Actually, you can see right now, they are really finding it difficult to keep up, but they're starting to get there. Ricocheted right off the back end. Whoa, right past the first RC car, right past the second RC car. got a little bit of, by a little bit, I mean one of them bit his bumper straight off the car of damage, and the pink one pings away a little bit right there at the... Our suspect car just found my pace car and is now having a RC car attempt to surgically remove his exhaust pipes. And surgically remove the exhaust pipes, it just about did. Right over here, though, the tiny RC police were not able to stop this dastardly fellow before he destroyed the two sad, twitching, oddly commingling and vibrating dummies that are sitting inside of this convertible. I've decided to add even more RC police cars. There is a literal I think there's 9 now on this road. 9 RC police cars going after our suspect vehicle. I don't know how well they're going to do because it's possible... I was going to say it's possible... Oh, no. Oh, Lord in heaven, here we go. That right there is like a nuclear bomb going off. Ooh. Sorry, orange RC car. A body or a fender or something just landed in the distance from my Wang's vehicle. And for the first time, I think that... You gotta be kidding me. How is this possible? How is this vehicle still driving? How can this be? Take him down. Yeah, get him, boys. Yeah, get him. Pull the door open. Yank him out of the car. Yank him out of the car. Look at what's trying to open the door. Oh, the RC cars are so cute. All right. We're going to give this one to Team RC because now there is no less than 2 RC cars yanking the door open, and for sure, my Wang would be pulled out and systematically beaten within an inch of his life by the BeamNG police force. Just because I'm curious what would happen, I added one more suspect.
I am very proud to announce a pandemic special.
We're gonna try and make it come back to skew. You really want to go back to that slavery? Yo, get out of my house!
Suspect vehicle. I just want to know what would occur when these sad RC cars end up ripping a hole through the front of one of the suspects. Now, the first suspect appears to be sort of penetrating the secondary suspect, and cars are flying. There is another... Oh, the car's on fire. I don't know what happened, but somehow the car is on fire. There is a secondary RC car up ahead. Our original Wang is the only one that's going to escape right here. You can see the other vehicle on fire, flipping, turning, and otherwise completely being as destructive as possible, and my Wang gets the gold. He gets the opportunity to smash the 2 dummies that were on a date together on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, straight to the side of a concrete wall, instantaneously killing them both. But not before a few RC cars may end up trying to smash into them over here. Let's take a look if they're... I was gonna say, let's take a look if they're on point for their beating. And oh, something just went flying in the background. They all missed, basically. You guys wanted to know whether or not the RC police could take down a big rig. Probably not, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Right over here, we have Irene Longbottom. She's wanted for parking in the 30-minute parking area for longer than 30 minutes. Now again, you're gonna see so many RC cars try and lodge themselves under these tires. There's no way, like even if they all lodge themselves, they're just not going to be able to stop this thing. Now we're going to have several of them. Look at this thing twitch. We're going to have several that slam into the undercarriage. Look at that right there. It's possible they could take out a tire, but it doesn't really appear to be happening. Let's move over here into a more cinematic view so that you can watch what it's like to desperately attempt to stop a big rig as like a 14-pound RC car. Moving onward, more and more RC cars pile into the undercarriage. There's now something like 4 of them under there. They're kind of stopping it. Look at the tires. They're struggling. There's so many poor, defeated, broken hatchling. Oh, no. Look at this. They did it. Hold on. Everything stops right now. They stopped a full-sized big rig by throwing their bodies into its wheel well over and over and over again. It's kind of horrifying to look at. Like it is actually a little traumatizing. But let's get some applause in the comment section for the RC police. I never thought they would pull this off. I need to see if they can go 2 for 2. Here's our RC menaces, kind of entwining themselves with one another. Several of them already knocked out of the race. We do have a few more that are going to get the opportunity to slam into the big rig at full speed. This one over here drifting like a pro. And right about here is where the horror begins. You can see smashing through the front bumper, underneath the tire, wrapping itself deeply inside of the step area. And are we going to get a full-out stop? Can we get a full-out stop over here? I don't know. It's going to be tough. It's slowing down. It's broken its out. Whoa! It's got both tires. You've got bodies now under all the tires, and once more the big rig is stopped. So can a big rig get stopped by these RC things? Yes, they can. Let's try something more horrifying. We're doing it. It's the drag racing beam bus. That's right. Can the RC Death Squad take down a drag racing transport bus? Right over here, we have Colin Payne. He's wanted for taking 400 packets from McDonald's in order to use them at home. Running down the side now, these RC cars are going to have a lot of difficulty trying to take this thing down, because while they were able to take down a big rig, this thing just seems to have so much more like power because of the drag engine. Now right over here, that's a good shot to the undercarriage, but it doesn't look like it did too much. We do have at least two other RC cars in the front. Second one takes a huge chunk out of the front bumper. Still doesn't seem like it's stopping. We got a third RC car. Rip those tires out. There we go. Shoving his way underneath the beam bus bumper. The beam bus starting to struggle. You can see the tires. Very sad. White smoke pouring out the rear end. Another one latches onto the tail, but all the wheelie bars just went flying off almost. It's trying to take the wheelie bars off the beam bus, but the beam bus is still able to make it to my pace car and thus has not been taken down before the game crashes for some reason. I'm going to give it another shot. The wheelie bars protect the rear end. Oh, they just knocked open the chamber over there where the engine is. Now, depending on how well the RC cars in the front are doing, and they appear to be doing pretty good, we're going to see several impacts. And it's just a matter of whether or not they can rip tires out. Now, I think we may have blown a rear tire over there. Oh, we just blew up the game. That's what we just blew up. Never mind, the game is back in. The beam bus flying through the air. The back end, all that metal. Oh, look at what happened to the side of the beam bus. The beam bus got wrecked on the side, but it's still driving somehow. This thing's invincible. There's only one thing that I can think of that we may be able to do to stop this behemoth. Okay, I've put almost all of the RC cars coming straight toward the beam bus. However, in order to fight, the beam bus gets rockets. Rocket-powered beam bus versus the RC patrol. Who's gonna win? Oh no, this is gonna be horrid. All right, we gotta slow things way down for this. Otherwise, the physics is probably not going to enjoy it. Look at it just strip the underside out. We now have two cars deep underneath, and there's plenty more RC cars where those came from. The rockets are trying to make the beam bus just about take off. Over here, we're going to have another RC car coming in right there, starting to open up Pandora's box. The sun beginning to meld its way to the beam bus, and there we go. I'm doing it one more time because it's amazing, and I love it. Yep, I have to slow it down a lot. All right, we can make this work. We just have to watch our impacts very, very closely. The first impact underneath the beam. You can see it rip the bumper completely off. A vehicle catching the beam bus on fire. I had to reset it because we had another just atrocious. Just crashed. We're causing so many calculations and so much destruction that it is not loving life right now. I don't even know what was on fire. This car gets flattened. Yeah, you can see right there. That's where the initial flames are coming from. I think it's the engine. I think they destroyed the engine, but the jet-assisted takeoff rockets are still working. So there is another RC car pulling a back panel off, but the beam bus still going forth. Now we've got a few other... Oh, you know what? They may have taken down the jets completely, because I think that the jets are no longer functioning. Okay, this thing's still really fast. I was mistaken, thinking that the jets were the only thing propelling this. Uh-oh. It made its way through my blockade. It made its way through the RC police, and it gets past the pace car. In the end, this is the damage that was done by the RC police. They twisted the entire frame. We've got all kinds of paneling that's been peeled off the back. But somehow, the beam bus managed to make it all the way over. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of BeamNG Drive, where we got to see a huge amount of RC police up against some of the biggest, beefiest vehicles. Let us break the game just one more time as we rip chunks out of ludicrous speed. I told you, they're like little piranhas. Hold on here, let's see it. And I'll tell you, this is what I'm talking about. Work all day, come home, throw on the VR headset, and work some more. That's entertainment for you. It's kind of weird, though. A game about humans that are basically working 24 hours a day, subservient to a giant legion of robots. I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Like, some other parallel universe has existed in such a way. I don't know. Oh, we got a new customer coming in. Yes, sir. How can I have... Really? Hello, everybody. Kamdyngreen724g. We're back with more Job Simulator. Now it's like 2018. This is a fantastic game because I can go in and attempt to break everything. So things have changed a little bit. I've unlocked a ton of stuff. Right now I'm playing normally because the last time I played there was actually a ton of comments about all the different things and Easter eggs that you could do. One of the things people said was to supersize everything over here in the mart. And apparently something supersized better than others. A lot of people had some different ideas and I figured why not give it a shot? I love breaking games anyway. Someone had mentioned, great, if you change things during the supersizing process, stuff happens. Let us go over to the jumbo area. They said, what happens if you take a scratch-off ticket, supersize it, scratch it off, and then supersize it again? Will it get even bigger? I don't know. Do you win more money if it's a bigger ticket? Isn't that how the world works? If it's like just a bigger jackpot, that means more money? No, the number didn't change. I feel kind of gypped about that. Oh, hold on. They also had mentioned, why not jumbo size the coin as well? I guess it makes sense if we're really messing with genetics over here, or I guess economics. Geneticonomics. Go ahead and scratch this off. I don't think I won anything. So now that we've scratched it off, does it get any bigger? Negative. I feel cheated. So that is a big no. Oh my god, that is the only time I think I've ever shot something and landed it inside of that box. I can't believe it happened on YouTube. I feel so accomplished. Can Gray go 2 for 2? Of course he can't. Why did I even try? 3 for 3? Nope. One time. You guys saw it. I should edit that stuff out to make it look like I'm patting 1,000. Can you make the change even bigger? No, that would be awesome if you could, though. I want like a size of a giant flying saucer. I don't know what level of currency this is. This is probably like some sort of weird like cryptocurrency, but it's reality and it's made out of the sadness of human beings by Skynet. I imagine that this is just compacted spinal columns or something from everyone that was in the world. Isn't that what happened in the Terminator? All of the human beings got... LastPass auto-generates strong passwords for you.
No writing, no remembering, and no resetting passwords.
Use unlimited password storage and free cross-device sync.
So put your passwords on autopilot right now with LastPass.
Let's go. Boys, and today we're checking out a new game called My Summer Car. This has been heralded as the drunken, autistic Finnish version of jalopy. I don't really know what else to say. These are other people's words, not mine. So, this is considered one of the most difficult car building simulators in the universe. It has permadeath, and you have to urinate and drink beer and eat Finnish sausage. I don't exactly know what Finnish people subside on, how they survive. I thank God that there is some English language here, because you can see it says Sukanimi and Thurnamium, last name. Oh, Jesus. Here we go, boys. Yeah, we'll just go with, oh, you don't even need a first name. You can just begin with a last name. We're going to go with Greystone Blaze. You can put your picture here, which is kind of cute. And supposedly this takes place in the 90s. I don't know what this... Oh, it was granted on 10/24/1995. Oh, that's interesting. It's using today's date. Well, not today's 1995. You know what I mean. Alright, let's start this off. This is made with a Unity engine, but from what I've seen of it, it is ridiculously complex. Like, someone had to sit there and do all of this, and it blows my mind that they took their time in order to do it. Alright, as you can see, it's much akin to a survival-style game, so I'm going to go build this as a survival-style game as well. We have a urine, hunger, thirst, and fatigue bar. We also have some ice-cold beers and some sausage sitting out here, looking around. Oh god, this reminds me of the Long Dark. Look at all the cabinets, but you can't interact with any of them. What can we interact with? We can interact with the refrigerator. I don't know why we have our sausage just laying out like this, but let's go ahead and throw it on in there. Same thing with the beer, man. The worst thing in the world is warm beer. The worst thing. Let's go ahead and put this thing... Whoa, oh, sweet Jesus. Hey, oh, the beer's dancing, man. Right about there. Yep, everything's working just fine. Can I close this? Okay, good. So this is what a Finnish house looks like. Very retro. Looks like we have a... Oh. What the hell? Hobo hyper clean? Okay, if you guys didn't know, this is obviously a comedy style game. Don't take it seriously. This is clearly the bathroom. Oh, and then a sauna. Wow. This is actually a very impressive house we have going on here with our Hobo hyper clean frickin' detergent. What's out here? A beautiful backyard with 4.8%. I'm assuming that's an alcoholic beverage of some sort. Now, the primary purpose of this game is obviously to build... No, not to go into the sauna. Is to build yourself a delicious summer car so that we can enjoy the Finnish countryside. Is this a living area? Wow. Can we turn on the TV? My life will be complete if we can turn on the... Oh, wow. Yep. You sure can. There it is, boys. Finnish TV at its finest. I guess this is the topless guy. Oh no. Is this a... Okay. We'll come back. Is this a real show? Do I have any Finnish people that watch me play games? Please tell me if this is real or not. Oh, it's a bedroom. What is with the AstroTurf closets? I'm very interested about this. Okay, let's go outside and start building our car. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I had to look up how to build this frickin' thing, because building cars in my summer car is legit, right? It doesn't fuck around. Let's go grab the subframe here. With the middle mouse button, you can kind of like whirly-gig it around. C for crouch, you have like a mid-crouch and then like an ultima crouch. Right about there looks good. Now we need to screw this stuff in as well. It doesn't just, you don't just get to pop it on in. Oh no, you've got to grab your freaking cult tools over here. We'll just, I don't know, drop that right down there. There we have it. We gotta open her up like one of these, right? No, come on now. Oh. There we go. Holy shit. Okay, so you got your toolbox here. You need to grab your appropriate tool. Not like that. We need to go into, I think we have to press the 2 button on our, there we go. And now we can start messing around with bolts, assuming we have the right spanner. That is not the right one. That's not the right one. Oh, for the love of Jesus. All right, 7th time's the charm. There we go. Yep, you gotta drive your freaking bolts into the heart of Mordor, old school style. Now, one thing I wish that did happen was I wish that these bolts showed up. See how they're like bright green? I wish that that happened like all the time so you knew where bolts were. But that's part of the realism of the game. If you don't remember to tighten everything down, when you finally get your vehicle together, if something's not tightened, it'll like crash and you'll die horribly. Do we have everything in? God, I hope we do. Whatever. If we don't, it'll just make it more interesting. So from here, if you remember, we'll go to 1 to get out of tool mode. On any vehicle, you need your wishbone suspension here in the front. So let's go ahead and grab this. Front left, FL. All right, so let's see here. Right up. Oh Jesus. Oh, kind of whirly-gigging around here. Oh my God. Oh, hey, you son of a. It is the spring of pussies for sure. By the way, there's a cursing option in this game if you didn't know. So, I believe it's N or something to curse. You can do a couple of things. I think you can give people the middle finger as well. All right, let's go back over here and see if we can put the freaking wishbone in this time. Yes! Yes, damn it! That's what I'm talking about! This thing has freaking screws as well. So we need to make sure to get those nice and tight. What other curses do we have? Alright, now I'm assuming that that is legit. I'm assuming that is how you say pussy and finish. Let's go get our other wishbone suspension over here. I kind of wish that there was a run as well. In all of these Unity games, isn't there always like a sprint? I feel like there is, but not today. Now we just kind of move at a very sluggish pace, crawling along on the ground. If that's, oh Jesus. Now that may just be part of the realism. I don't know. Maybe when you're in Finland, you don't run anywhere because it's really, really hot. Let's see if we can, oh yeah, things are working out great. From here, I think it's gonna be, what, oh Christ. Hold on, I'm coming. I'm trying to build a freaking car. Now there is a phone here, here we go. Hello, I would like to buy a flatbed load of firewoods. You can deliver them anytime. It's a beautiful language. A beautiful language. Oh, he's still talking. All right. Yeah. I feel like that was more than just I'd like to buy some firewood. Okay, so part of this game is making money to buy food and drink. We have our shitty van over here that we can drive over to the wood cutting area. So let's give that a shot. Now, as you can imagine, just like putting together your car, how that's a pain in the ass, driving is kind of a pain in the ass as well. Let's go ahead and, oh Jesus. Let's go ahead and step in here, turn on the old car, and we just gotta kind of, just sort of, you can't, hold on. You really need to aim up when you're getting into the vehicle. There we go, just kind of teleport. Just kind of teleport from the ceiling there. Close the old door. There we are. Now with things on, we've got to hold down on the ignition. You can't just press it. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. Now we've got to throw down the handbrake. Got to get that handbrake all the way down. And there's shifting involved too. All right, we are off. Here we go. Now, if you've ever seen me drive before, you know I have a little bit of difficulty, like normally. So I'm really curious to see how the driving is in this game. Oh, Jesus. Little touchy on the driving. Oh, mother of God. Yep, everything's just fine. Now we have to find out where our wood processing plant is. I think it's like somewhere over here. We got some barns. And there's our flatbed. Let's see. Yeah, let's, hold on. Go ahead and turn off the ignition here. I guess we should probably throw on the parking brake and enter to get out of driving mode. Can I, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, can I open the freaking door? So we got some gas laying on the ground. Let's go find out where the hell we're supposed to cut up. Oh, here we go. I found it. Nice. What is this? Is this like... Oh, it's just a bottle of booze. Well, that... Oh, shit. Oh, I just clipped it through the wall. Hold on. Let's kind of... Nope. All right. Well, so much for that. Okay, so you grab your axe. You grab your axe, and then... There we go. Look at that. What? You grab your axe, and you can cut your firewood with it. You gotta grab a log, put it down, grab your axe, and then, you know, there you go, right like that right there. Did you see that? That was a clean cut. So now that we have a little bit of firewood, we're gonna grab it, I assume, and put it in the flatbed. And that'll make us some money. Why are we moving so damn slowly? There we go. Throw that in the flatbed. Do we get any money for this? No. Maybe we just have to take the flatbed somewhere. Maybe the flatbed is already prepared and we just need to go somewhere with it. I should probably close the door to the car. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering how to save in this game, you have to take a leak. So go ahead and...
Bye.